Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with seeding round game number 3. This one features 2 5-1 teams from the round robin, the Tavistock Merchants and the Owen Sound Selects.
And the winner of this game, Adam, does what?
Advances as the number 1 seed to Saturday's playoff round and earns a double life. The loser of the game has to play Team Quebec for the right to have that double life.
Nate running on the bump for the Tavistock Merchants. Squaring off against Owen Tory here. Start things out.
With both teams finishing 5-1 by virtue of their head-to-head game, Owen Sound will be the visitors and Tavistock is the home team.
Grounded short, fired on to first. Not able to be scooped in there. To lead things off for the Selects in the top of the first. Tough play, tough hop. And Brett Monroe just not quite able to scoop that at first. Squares to bunt. Strike one.
We just finished the awards presentations, Ryan, and you did a great job emceeing it. The Dallas Kipfer was named an all-star outfielder based on his performance during the round robin.
Missed that one. Great job backing up there at center field. Keeps Tory at second on the overthrow by McKay. One more award left to come. That will be the MVP of the championship round. One ball, 2 strikes. That one in the dirt. Okay, not able to scoop it. Ball 2, and Owen Tory advances to third on the pass ball.
3 ball, 1 strike.
3-1 count. Dallas Kipfer trying to catch the runner from third. Here's the pitch. Down for ball 4. So Kipfer earns himself a walk.
The left fielder.
Nobody out. Runners on first and third.
On deck, right fielder Brady Hope.
Selects win business in the top of the first. Rides ball up. Ball 1. Bull Bear swings through that one. Evens count at 1-1. Chop down to third. Run scores from third. Tory comes in. Throw is made to first, retiring Bull Bear, but not after they cash, or not till after they cash the run.
Brady
So 1 out.
The right fielder batting
Runner on second.
for Owen Sound.
Brady Hogue
On deck, designated player
at the
Wade
plate.
Kalishi.
Monroe calls time. Or sorry, McKay calls time. Going to have a chat with running here.
Okay. Hey, Nate.
Hoke settles in. Running delivers. Change up in the dirt. Hoke did a good job to lay off that one. Thought about it. That one's in there for a strike. Which is a count to 3-1. Oh, rolls over that one. And he's in there safely. Monroe bobbled it at first, and I'm not sure who was backing it up there, Adam?
His brother, Calvin.
His brother, Calvin, backing him up, but Hogue able to get in there in time.
Yeah, there was a bit too much going on there for Calvin Monroe to get that ball and touch the base. It looked like he might have touched the orange, perhaps, as opposed to the white base, which he's required to touch to get the out. In any event, coach is out to discuss. Looks like there'll be a quick conference here as Jean-Michel Liberté, the first base ump, is going to discuss it with plate ump Dave Hetherington and third base ump Andrew Godin.
Batting for Owen Sound, the designated player, Wade Kiwigashay. On deck, Matt
And the call's
Mulvey.
upheld after the discussion.
So with runners on first and third, a run in, designated player for the Owen Sound selects, Wade Kiwagishig. Steps in and looks at ball one. Everyone looking at the signs from the coach down the third base line. Kiwagishig sets in, running sets, delivers. Ball two. Here's a 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike on the outside corner.
1 strike.
2-1 count to Kiwagishig. Running, looking to get out of trouble. Evens count at 2-2 on the swing and a miss. Running misses with that one up and out of the zone. Kiwagishig's worked the count full. Pushes that one deep to left. And out of there for a 3-run home run.
He showed his strength on that, Ryan. He just punched that off the bat. All forearms, he just drove that over the center left field stands.
Didn't try to do too much with it, Adam, and just pushed it over the left center fence. Great piece of hitting by Kiwagishig there.
Batting for Owen
Takes the
Sound,
selects to a 4-0 lead in the
baseman,
top of the
Matt
first.
Mulvey.
And
On
still
deck,
only the one out.
Catcher Brendan Hagerman.
At the dish here, the Owen Sound selects. Playing first, Mac Mulvey.
Max, one of the 5 guys on the Owen Sound selects that are able to pitch. He's not pitching today. He's playing first base.
Rips that one down the right field line, foul. Running, trying to settle down here. Delivers a pitch. Mulvey fouls it down for a second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As always, if you're watching on the live stream and want to send us a comment or correction or any info that's useful, we'd be pleased to incorporate it into the broadcast. So feel free to leave a comment in the chat. Send me a tweet at Fitzroy Fastball or text me if you got the number.
Running tried to get Mulvey to chase outside. Did not. 2-2 pitch on the way. Gets him on the check swing. Couldn't hold up. Running's first strikeout of the game. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Brings Brendan Hagerman to the plate. Had a quick chat with him before the game here. He took a foul ball off the knee in last night's game. Seemed to intimate that his knee was good enough. Big game. He's got to play. So he's in the lineup today for the selects, and I know they're glad to have him in there. Turns on that one, not quite deep enough. Mason McKay camped under it for the 3rd out of the inning. After the top half of the first, 4 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, nobody left on base.
I'm playing first base, Brett Monroe.
Bottom of the first inning here, Tavistock's coming to bat, down 4-0 already. They'll be facing the tournament's top pitcher, Riley Mannion. Mannion threw 19 innings in the preliminary round. His ERA was 2.9. He struck out 31 batters, and he won 3 games. So that got him top pitcher status here, Ryan, at the under-23 men's nationals.
He didn't throw against Tavistock yesterday. Maybe they were saving him for today's game.
Nice to see the park filling up somewhat here, Ryan. I guess folks are coming in after work Friday and looking to enjoy the festivities that will be going on here tonight.
Roast beef dinner and some good social time. Great games on tap too. We've got this game here, more games tonight, and a couple of Greater Ottawa Fastball League games over on Diamond 2 at 7 and 9. Mannion misses down with that one. 2-1 count.
Mason McKay, who's at bat, was also recognized with the award ceremony that just happened prior to this game. Mason was recognized as an all-star outfielder. He had 9 hits, 3 homers, and drove in 11 runs while hitting .409.
That one's in there on the outside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good showing for a 20-year-old at an under-23 national
Agreed.
championship.
I think McKay agreed with the call on that one, but it was outside. He's worked the count full. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch here to McKay. He fouls it back. Still 3-2. Three-two pitch again, and he gets him swinging at a rise ball. First out, first strikeout for Mannion. Jake Voisin hoping to change team's fortunes as the second batter of the game. Get things started for the Tavistock Merchants in the bottom of the first. Squares the bunt and misses. Strike one. Jake, the designated player today. Batting for the flex. It was Nate Running, the pitcher. Pitch for Mannion up and out of the zone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
One-two count. Mannion sets, fires. Strike three.
Good job, babe.
2 outs here in the bottom half of the first.
Batting on deck, right fielder Derek Erb.
Mitch McKay was also recognized as an all-star, Ryan. As an all-star utility player.
Pushes that one up through the left field, or sorry, left side hole, and in there for a first pitch single.
That'd be McKay's 11th hit of this tournament. Because he, in the round robin play, he had 10 hits. 4 runs batted in and scored 10 runs, all while hitting .588. It's a pretty good
fielder
week.
Derek Erb, the batter.
I would say,
On deck, Noah Baker.
as a catcher in this heat, he's wisely decided to take the 2-out runner or 2-out catcher rule. Go get his gear on and get out of the sun. 2 outs, runner on first. Derek Erb looks at ball 1 on the outside corner. Have our first chat between home plate umpire and either pitcher. Erb's had himself a week.
Certainly has, Ryan. There's a reason he was named the most valuable player of the qualifying round.
He pushes that one through the left side hole as well. Great piece of hitting by Erb. Merchants in business here with 2 outs.
There'll be another top player named for the
Left fielder
championship
Noah Baker,
round,
the
but
batter.
as far as the qualifying round's concerned, that's Derek.
Thomas Baker on
9
deck.
hits, 4 homers, 12 runs batted in, hit .474. Very quality tournament for Derek Erb, and he just hit another hit, so that would be his 10th of the tournament.
Brings Noah Baker to the plate. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Baker didn't agree with the call.
And if we're on the topic of all-stars, Noah Baker also recognized, Ryan. All-star outfielder. 8 hits, a homer, 6 runs batted in, and hit .533.
Tavistock had 5 players recognized during the All-Star Awards, Adam. Baker thought he got hit. Home plate umpire says you did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baker skies that one. Doesn't matter. Home plate umpire calls an illegal pitch for ball 2. That's going to bring the first run of the game in for the Tavistock Merchants. So Jake Voisin running for Mitch McKay will come in from third. Herb will advance to second. Noah Baker faces a 2-2 count.
We saw a few illegal pitches in the previous game. Guess the enforcement will remain strict probably for the rest of the tournament, Ryan.
That's strike 3. So Mannion gets out of trouble, but not until the Merchants push one across. After 1 complete inning, Owen Sound selects 4, Tavistock Merchants 1. And we're back here for the top of the second, Adam.
Shortstop Tucker Firth going to lead things off here for the Owen Sound Selects against Nate Running.
Selects seeing if they can replicate the success they had in the first inning where they scored 4 runs. Firth squares to bunt, pulls back.
Shortstop Tucker Firth, the batter. Second baseman James Martell on deck.
Firth pushes that one to left, over Baker's head. He's digging for third, and they might have him. He is out at third. Great throw from Noah Baker to get Tucker Firth at third.
That ball really seemed to sail there, Ryan. It looked like it might be right at Baker, and it just keeps sailing over his head. But
He did. He actually took steps in, I think, at first.
appeared like it.
Riley Mannion on deck.
Brings James Martell to the plate. Hasn't had a lot of at-bats this tournament. Mostly been in for defensive purposes. Pops that one up just behind second. Shortstop Sam Bowman camps under it, retires him. 2 outs. Brings us back to the top of the lineup. Owen Torrey Looks at a changeup in the dirt. Reached on an error in the first inning and came around to score. Pulls that one foul. Good thing, it looked like it was headed right at him.
Owen Torrey, the batter. Dallas Kipper on deck.
One count. Pushes it into right. For a 2-out single.
Dallas Kipfer was also recognized as an all-star, Ryan, for his work in the outfield for Owen Sound Selects. He hit .500, 5 hits, couple of homers, scored 7 runs. So Kipfer also recognized just prior to this game.
Drew a walk in his first at bat. Scored on the home run by Kiwagishig. Runner goes. Good throw down to second. Bowman not able to squeeze the throw. And Torrey's in there with a stolen base. Looked like the throw might have beat him, but just couldn't quite make the squeeze.
One ball, 2 strikes.
So runner on second and 1-2 count to Torrey with 2 outs. Going to put something in play, and with Torrey's wheels extend that lead that Owen Sound currently has. I would suspect that Adam, anything through the infield, Torrey will be sent home.
I would think so. He's going to be running on contact.
Good backhanded stop by Bowman on to first for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After the top of the 2nd, Owen Sound 4, Tavistock Merchants 1.
Back here in the bottom of the 2nd inning, Owen Sound up 4-1. Tavistock coming to bat here is Thomas Baker. Ryan Thomas, his brother Noah was named on the All-Star team, and Thomas did one better. He was named the top hitter of the tournament for his performance in the round-robin portion.
Rips that one down to first.
Just put out quickly there, but during the tournament he Had 10 hits. He had a home run. He drove in 9. His slugging percentage was 1.25. And his
Monroe, the batter.
batting
Brett
average
Monroe on deck.
was .833.
Sam Bowman, the
That's
follow.
impressive against this level of pitching.
Not a bad round robin. Unfortunately, Mulvey made a great play there at first to record the out.
Good job, man. Let's go. Keep it up.
Bounces that one in. 1-1. Monroe able to lay off that one. Gave it a thought, but rise ball out of the zone. Let it go for ball 2. Leaves that one up as well. Ball 3.
Come on, babe. Come on, babe. 3 balls. 1 strike.
Come on, Cal, baby!
One's out of the zone for ball 4. 1 out walk for Calvin Monroe.
Good crowd of people in those outfield stands, Ryan.
Brett Monroe,
I
the
was just
batter.
noticing that,
Sam
Adam.
Bowman on deck.
So as you said, starting to file in after work. Settling in for a wonderful evening of fastball. Brett Monroe following his brother here in the batting order and hoping to do some damage with the bat. Tries to lay down the bunt. Not quite successful in their first strike. Tavistock looking to chip away at this 4-1 selects lead here.
Come on, baby.
Come on here. Full battle. Come on, Rio. Come on here.
Riley Marion gets a sign, leans, fires. Monroe rips that just past first base umpire. Danced out of the way there. Jean-Michel Laliberté doing his best Matrix impression.
Probably would have left a mark.
Two strikes.
Monroe's still facing 2 strikes. Calvin on first. Mannion shuts the door on Monroe's at bat.
Sam Bowman, the batter.
Rise ball outside on the
Mason
corner.
McKay on deck. Jake
2
Bourdain, the
outs.
follow.
Sam Bowman playing shortstop today for the Merchants.
Let's go here. Hey, Stu. Hey, Stu, come on. Hey, Superstar, come on.
Mannion with the first pitch rise ball out of the zone.
Hey, Stu, come on. Hey, Stu, come on. Hey, kid, come on.
Pitch 2 outside. 2-0 count.
Come on, baby. Hey, come on.
Hey, Stu, come on. Hey, kid, come on. Hey, Stu, come on here.
Here's a 2-0 pitch.
Oh!
Pullman tried to lean out of the way and ended up getting his bat on it for a foul ball and a 2-1 count.
2 balls. 1 strike.
2-1 count to Sam Bowman. Calvin Monroe still on first. Strike 2. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Pushes it. Deep center. Dallas Kipfer able to make the catch and retire the side for the Merchants.
Kipfer had to make a little leap just to get to that ball.
He did.
Bauman, not a huge kid, but put a lot of charge into that one. Back here in the top of the third inning with Owen Sound leading 4-1 over the Tavistock Merchants. Nate Running still throwing for the Merchants. Clay Dolbear at bat. Dolbear had an RBI ground out in his last at bat.
Chops it down to third, foul.
I was chatting with some, I believe, either relatives or for sure fans of Clay before the game, and they said that there was folks listening to us back in Owen Sound, Ryan, and I think they actually thought we were doing an okay job.
Shocking, but maybe true. I'm not sure. Running delivers. Dolbear looks at a pitch on the outside corner for ball.
Nice bend on that pitch.
Hit that spot again. Come on.
That was absolutely scorched, Ryan.
Smashed on a line to straightaway center just about. For a home run and a 5-1 lead for the Owen Sound Selects. That got out of here in a hurry, Adam.
Now, the fans of Clay that I spoke to before the game said he just broke his bat. He had a bat that he'd had for 6 years that he loved, and he'd just broken it. So I guess he borrowed someone's bat for that one, but he mashed that.
He might have just found a new one he fell in love with. Leadoff home run here in the top of the third. The Owen Sound Selects, as I said, pushes lead to 5-1.
Brady Hogue, the batter. Wade Kogashigi, the DP on the.
Brings Brady Hogue up. Running delivers the pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Same spot, just a little down. The ball one. The 1-1 count. Hogue swings through that one. Strike two.
Just a reminder that the winner of this game is guaranteed a double life in the championship round. The loser has to play Team Quebec for the privilege of earning that double life later today.
Hogue goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. While we have a moment, just want to, again, I have at least been stressing it several times, but give a big thank you to Sean and Sheldon, our tech guys here in the booth, helping us out. They've got cameras up and running. They had a switch, a board that fried on them about a half hour before broadcast this morning. You're running on 2 cameras, brought in another board, brought in other cameras, had to get everything on the same, I believe, video quality, you said. And so we appear to be up and running with 4 cameras, so a big thanks to Sheldon and Sean. And Sheldon down the left field line working the handheld camera for us, giving you the sights and sounds of the game.
Wade Kawagashig looking like maybe he was going for his second home run of the game with that swing. He crashed a 3 RBI dinger in the first inning.
Kawagashig hammers that one down the line, but just about 4 feet foul. As he said in his first at bat, Kawagashig, just nice easy stroke. Gets his hands to the zone. Lets the bat do the work. Here's a pitch from running. Pulled down the right side between first and second for a single. Getting things started here with 1 out for the Owen Sound Selects.
Mac Mulvey, the batter. Brendan Hagerman on deck. Tucker Firth to follow.
So Mac Mulvey up at the dish. Wade Kawagashig at first. 1 out. Ball 1.
Mac Mulvey Cade in his first at bat.
Leaves that one down and away.
Whoa.
Hold on. Hit the point.
Nate running not happy with the zone on that pitch. Thought it was in there.
Hey, get tough in here. Come on. Get tough in there. Come on. Dial in here.
Mulvey looks at a strike.
Despite the 30-plus degree weather we've got today, our sponsors at Alterna Savings have some great giveaways, including some toques. And I see a group of youngsters out in center and left field wearing those toques.
Mulvey pulls that. They get Kawagashig at second on the force. Mulvey in safely at first on the fielder's choice.
Brendan Hagerman, the batter. Tucker Firth on deck. James Martell in the hole.
Just to reiterate, an event like this isn't possible without sponsors, and Alterna Savings, we're our title sponsor, and we're very generous in helping make this event the success it has been, Ryan.
I might have gone with the sunglasses over the toque, but those toques are certainly hard to miss.
High visibility toques.
2 out, runner on first. Hagerman looks at a ball down. Another ball down and away. 3-0 count to Hagerman. Mulvey on first after the fielder's choice. 2 out and see if coach gives him the green light. Hagerman taking the whole way, 3-1 count. One pitch pulled foul. So pushes the count full. 3-2 count. Mulvey should be going at first with 2 outs. Hagerman at the dish. Running delivers. Strike 3 swinging.
That's a 4 strikeout for Nate Running.
1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Score remains, or not remains, sorry, score has been pushed to 5-1 selects.
Complete inning.
Right on. I was just commenting, my co-commentator here, our Ryan, is learning a lot from Sean, our tech guy, who, as Ryan was saying earlier, does a great job with his partner Sheldon to keep our video going here.
Hit the big space bar with the red button that says cut on it. That's all I've learned.
It's like witchcraft.
Mannion misses inside for ball 1.
To the bottom of the third for Tavi. It's Mason McKay leading off. He struck out in the first inning, but he brings a lot to the Tavistock lineup. Speed, hits for power, hits for average.
Skies that one down the first base line. Looks like it's tailing foul though. Now to play.
Ball, 1 strike. Hey, Mace, come on here. Hey, Mace.
1-1 pitch from Mannion. Pulled down the third base line. Owen on to first. Record first out of the inning. The Owen Sound selects.
Jake Boys in the batter. Mitch McKay on deck. Derek Erb to follow.
Jake Voisin at the plate. Cade swinging in his first at bat. He's a designated player today. Batting for pitcher Nate Running. Mannion starts him out with a strike.
In the legs, let's go. Come here, Jake, come on. Come on here. Come on, Minnie. Come here, Jake, come on.
In there for strike 2.
No way. Hey, boy, good habits. Good habits in there, boy. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. Come on, Minnie. Come on here. Hey, go Red Sox.
The Merchants thought maybe that one was down a little bit. That one was not. It's up for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 pitch. Sliced foul. Back towards us here. Voisin stays alive.
Come on here. Hey, Jake. Come on, hey, Jake. Hey, Jake, come on here. Hey, Jake, come on here.
Runs up and out of the zone for ball 2. Commend these players and umpires. Adam, it is hot here this afternoon. That sun seems to just be beaming down on the entire diamond, and not much of a breeze to relieve things. Jose pushes that one into center, and Kipfer makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Brings up Mason's older brother, Mitch
McKay,
McKay.
the batter. Derek Erb on deck. And Noah Baker to follow.
Mitch singled in his first time up. He ended up coming around to score eventually on an illegal pitch.
That's the last illegal pitch we saw. Change up from Mannion, fouled off by McKay. A 1 pitch on the way. In there on the outside corner for strike 2. Mannion sets. 0-2 pitch on the way. McKay goes down swinging. The third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base after 3 complete. Score is 5 for the Owen Sound Selects, 1 for the Tavistock Merchants.
In the bottom of the third. The batter, James Martell on deck.
Top of the 4th here, Ryan. We've got Owen Sound coming to bat. They're up 5-1. Nate Running still throwing for the Tavistock Merchants. And we've got Tucker Firth coming to the plate. Tucker doubled in his first appearance. He tried to stretch that into a triple and was thrown out on a nice play by Thomas Baker. He grounds out there to first for the first out of the inning. Brett Monroe made a nice play, defensive staff, to get that first out.
James Martell, the batter. Owen Torrey on deck. Dallas Kuiper to follow.
Martell popped up to the shortstop in his previous plate appearance back in the 2nd inning.
See if he can get things started here for the Selects. Set a ball on the outside corner. 1-1.
You played a little bit with James, have you not, Ryan, in the Greater Ottawa Fastball League?
I did. He played with us last year. Unbelievable defensive player. And a nice young man as well. Oh, never know, that one might come back. Nope. Stays foul. Martel gets another crack at it. Does have some pop in that bat. I've seen him hit a home run or two before. Goes down swinging, strike 3. Foul tip.
Going back to the top here, it's Owen Torrey.
Torrey, the batter.
His third plate
Dallas
appearance
Kipper
here in the
on deck.
4th.
Clay Dolbar in the hole.
He reached on an error in the 1st, scored a run, and he singled in the 2nd and stole a base.
Hey, Nate, come on here. Hey, now. Hey, kid.
Owen Torrey seeing if he can get things started here with 2 outs for the Selects. Top of the 4th. Pushes that one to center. Mason McKay camps under it and makes the out for the 3rd out of the inning. And no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on. After 3.5.
For the Owen Sound Selects. No
Score
runs,
remains
no
5-1
hits,
Selects.
No errors, nobody left on base. The score.
So in the bottom of the 4th, with Tavi down 5-1,
Tavistock in the bottom of the
they've got their
4th inning.
cleanup hitter,
Number
Derek Erb,
27,
coming to bat.
Derek Erb.
Derek
On
Erb,
deck,
as mentioned
Noah
earlier in the
Baker,
broadcast,
and the
was
whole
the most
Thomas Baker.
valuable player of the qualifying round, as per the Softball Canada committee that was put together to award these things. Consisted of Sophie Bedard from Softball Canada and Steph Bouchy on the host committee, who's been doing a great job of coordinating volunteers and being the chief statistician, as well as Hélène Rivet, one of our dedicated scorekeepers here at the championship. Erb grounds out 1-3 on that plate appearance.
I was about to say, Adam, heart of the order here coming up with their MVP, the qualifying round MVP, All-Star, and top hitter.
On deck, and Calvin Monroe.
Mannion gets Erb to roll over on that one. And now faces Noah Baker, who struck out in his first at-bat. Almost looks like it's a curveball inside of these left-handed batters, or a curving rise. Either way, highly effective for Mannion so far. Baker fouls that one off his foot for strike 2. Mentioned in the earlier broadcast today, Adam, about 44 Pro gloves. Noticed a lot of batters, or a lot of players here this week not wearing any batting gloves.
Old school, get a little pine tar on the bat.
Rise ball up and out. Some guys just rub their hands in the dirt, grab the bat, and go ripping. Baker swings through it, strike 3, 2 retired.
Thomas Baker, the batter. Calvin Monroe on deck, and Brett Monroe to follow.
Thomas Baker coming up with 2 out. Thomas grounded out to first to Mac Mulvey in his first at bat. As mentioned earlier, Baker was named top hitter in the event. I guess it helps when you hit 833 to be named.
That would do it for sure. Pushes that one back through the middle. Past the outstretched glove of Mannion for a 2-out single.
Calvin Monroe, the batter. Brett Monroe on
Calvin
deck.
Monroe, the second baseman's now
And
coming
Owen
up.
to follow.
With 2 out and Baker on first. Monroe walked in his first plate appearance in the second inning.
That one's up into the zone. Hagerman did a good job to corral it. Looks like his mash shifted a little bit. He's going to reset.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Thomas Baker at first. Calvin Monroe at the dish. Mannion sets, delivers. Inside for a ball. Monroe swings through that one.
Come on, babe. Let's go.
2-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike. Keep going, let's go.
Thomas Baker getting a healthy jump over there at first. Ball outside.
Time.
Hagerman out to have a chat with Riley Mannion. Discuss a little strategy, make sure he's okay.
Yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike. Come on, babe.
2 outs, 3-1 count. Thomas Baker at first. Mannion delivers. Pushed into right. That's going to drop. Thomas Baker goes first to third, and Calvin Monroe's got himself a single. Brady Hogue did a good job getting there, cutting it off,
Brett
and
Monroe,
keeping
the
Baker
batter.
at third.
Sam Bowman on deck. Mason McKay to follow.
That brings up Brett Monroe, Calvin's brother. He's playing first base today. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Swings through that, rise ball inside for strike 1. Strike in the outside corner. 0-2 count. Monroe hoping to cash a run. Mannion hoping to shut the door. Monroe skies it. Owen Torrey comes in from his spot at third base and catches the high pop-up just in front of home plate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. After 4 complete innings, Owen Sound selects 5, Tavistock Merchants 1. And we're back. Top of the 5th. Dallas Kipford leading things off. The Owen Sound selects. He'll be followed by Clay Dolbear and Brady Hope.
Ryan Dallas is from Kitchener, playing for the Owen Sound Selects, and he's also on the Grand Prairie, Alberta Pirates roster at the ISC level. As he grounds out 6-3. I saw him playing at the Holman Classic in Kitchener last weekend, and he certainly does well at the ISC
Wade
level,
Dolbear, the batter.
highest level of
Brady
club ball
Holt
for
on
fast
deck.
pitch softball in North America.
Wade Kiwashag in the hole.
Couldn't beat that one out. And we have 1 out here. Top of 5. Clay Dolbear up. Pushes that one just on top of the dugout. The Owen Sound selects. Strike 1. Monroe set up outside. Running hit his glove. It's strike 2.
That was a nice pitch.
O2 pitch outside again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch on the way. Ouch. Dolbear fouls that one off his leg. Never a nice feeling. Actually, I don't think I've seen any batters yet this week wearing the shin protection. You see some batters wearing shin and top of the foot guard. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Monroe set up outside. Right down the middle for strike 3. And apologies as McKay set up outside, not Monroe.
Brady Hogue, the batter. Wade Kiwashag on deck. Mac Muldy to follow.
So Hogue coming to the plate. He's the cleanup hitter. Plays right field for the Selects. He reached on an error in the first inning, ended up scoring. Struck out in his second appearance.
Lays off that one for ball 1. Change up.
Oh, nice piece of hit, and he just went with the ball there.
Pulled over the first baseman's head for a single. Brings Wade Kiwashag to the plate. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Wade's having a day so far. 3-run shot, single. 2
Wade
for 2.
Kuishig the batter, Mac Mulvey on deck, Brendan Hagerman the fall.
Gishig certainly, as you said, hoping to keep his day going. Swings through that one for strike 1. Wisely leaves that one up for ball 1. One count. Hogue on first. Running, trying to get out of the inning unscathed. Nice rise ball up.
Healthy hack at that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So as I've seen Gishig do, he'll choke up, move up a bit in the zone, and try and put something into play here. Does a good job leaving that one. Ball gets away from McKay, and Hogue goes down to second on the pass ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Come on. One time here. Come on, guys. Come on. One time here. Come on.
Gishig hammers that back up the middle. Great play by Nate Running to scoop it and make a diving underhand throw to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Score remains 5-3 selects. 5-1, sorry.
For Owen Sound, the top.
So with the score 5-1 in favor of the Owen Sound Selects over the Tavistock Merchants, we've got Sam Bowman coming to bat here, the 9-hitter, in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Sam Bowman leading it off.
He smashed a pretty good one out to center field in his previous at-bat, but it was tracked down by Dallas Kipfer. Mannion opens up with a strike. Mannion's allowed 4 hits, and he struck out 6 so far. The only run scoring on an illegal pitch call in the 1st inning. He's since corrected whatever the home plate ump Dave Hetherington had an issue with, and no further illegal pitches have been called since then.
Come on, let's go.
Mannion's outside on that one.
Having a good eye in there.
That's what you want your 9-hitter to do, turn that order over on base.
Played a great shortstop so far this game as well. Mannion leans, fires, fouled off. Pushes the count full.
Come on, get pushing. Let's go. Three ball. 2 strikes.
Here's a payoff pitch. Turned on, pushed to deep right.
Wow.
Hogue able to corral that one in.
Wow. What a catch. He went a long way for that, Ryan. That's a big dude going a long way.
Great play by Hogue in right field. Mannion certainly appreciative of that effort.
Mason McKay, the batter.
So we got
Safety zone on deck.
Mason McKay coming up here,
Mitch
Ryan.
McKay to follow.
Mason, as I believe I mentioned earlier, either today or in another broadcast, he's a 20-year-old, so he's actually still eligible to play at the U20 level. And Mason was named the most valuable player at the U20 Elims with the Tavistock Athletics, their U20 club. And if any McKay family members are listening to this now or later, I'm the social media guy that put him up originally on social media for the OASA as Mitch McKay. And thanks for straightening me out. It was Mason that was the U20 MVP.
We always appreciate a little help. Mason's had himself a great week so far here at the U23s. Sure, as he had a decision to make and many others, not an easy decision to come here instead of the U20s, but happy to have him here, and flies out to left. The second out of the inning.
Jake Poison, the batter.
Not bad as a
McKay on deck.
U20 player to come to the
follow.
U23s and be an all-star outfielder. See if Jake Poison can get things started with 2 outs. The Tavistock Merchants here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mannion fires that one in there for a strike. And fouls that one off for strike 2. Mannion with the 0-2 count, trying to take his team to the sticks. Takes the sign, sets, fires. Bit high for ball 1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count to Jake Voisin. Mannion hoping to shut the door. Voisin hoping to get it started. Slices it foul down the right field line. Staying alive. Count remains 1-2. Voisin can manage to get on here, Adam. Heart of the order coming up for the Merchants.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we talked about before, after Jake, you've got...
Strike 3 looking on the inside corner, and the heart of the order will lead things off for the Merchants in the bottom of the 6th. After 5 complete.
We've got the score of 5-1
Tavistock
for
in
the
bottom
Owen
of the
Sound
5th
Selects
inning.
over the Tavistock
No
Merchants.
runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
back here in the top of the 6th inning with the Owen Sound Selects coming to Platt, up 5-1. That's Mac Mulvey, the first baseman at the plate.
Didn't like that call, Adam, down on the outside corner for strike one.
Nate Running is still pitching for Tavi. He's had a good outing, despite being down 5-1.
Well, they puts a sting into that one. Off the track. Wisely stays at second. Herb tried to reach up for it, unable to come up with it. Mulvey leads things off with a double here in the top of the 6th.
Tucker Firth on deck. James Martell to follow.
Catcher Brendan Hagerman coming to bat here with Mulvey on second. He flew out to center in his first appearance and struck out in his second.
Hagerman gets a sign from the third base coach. Running sets, fires. Blocked well by Mitch McKay, but Mulvey's still able to take third on the wild pitch.
Mulvey over there chatting with Coach Jamie Simpson. Jamie giving him some instructions on what to do, depending on where that ball might be hit by Hagerman.
We've also discussed this favorable backstop here in Carp. Maybe reminding him, if the ball does get past, it better get past and up the line.
Jamie was quite a pitcher back in the day. He's about the same age as me. I think he might be a few months younger, which he's occasionally reminded me about. He was a great junior pitcher for the Owen Sound program back in the 90s.
I'd have thought mid-2000s for you, Adam, but...
Thank you, Ryan, for your very nice lie.
Comes the 1-2 pitch from Running. Just enough of a piece by Hagerman to stay alive.
Jamie was coached by his dad, Bill, who's also on the bench for the Owen Sound Selects right now. So a father and son combo giving back to a program.
Pitch outside. 2-2. Nate Running sets. Down in the dirt again. Hagerman does well to lay off it. Believe that pushes the count full. Umpire says yes, 3-2. And he loses him with the pitch high and out of the zone.
Brings Tucker Firth up to the plate, Ryan. Tucker's 1 for 2. He hit a double back in the 2nd inning.
Tucker Firth, the batter. James Martell on deck. Owen Torrey to follow.
He grounded out to first in his 2nd plate appearance, so he's got runners on the corners with nobody out. Chance to pad the Owen Sound lead.
Running starts him out with a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down, swings through it. Strike 2. Great idea by Firth. Just couldn't get the bunt down. Get the sign again. Firth able to foul that one off and stay alive. Firth trying to put something into play here with runners on first and third. Ball down. Stays in McKay's feet. And runners stay put.
I don't see anybody warming up for Tavi. Running with pitching very well. Still pitching well, but it's late in the game. You never know. There could be someone warming up based on the fact that the winner of this game guarantees themselves a double life in the championship round tomorrow.
Giving up 7 hits through 5+ innings so far. Quite respectable showing. Just some long balls that have hurt him. Checking the count here. Umpire saying 3 balls. Firth thinks it's 4. Umpires all conferred. 3-2 is the count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Firth reaches. Bases are full for James Martell and nobody out.
James Martell, the batter. Owen Torrey on deck. Dallas Kipfer on deck in the hole.
James hits 9, so the top of the order will be coming up soon. James popped up to the shortstop, struck out in his 2 at-bats so far.
That one gets up. Ball 1. And I can't stress it enough, Adam, this backstop, gives a lot of favorable bounces to the catchers. Martell pushes that one down the right field line. Foul. 1-1.
Hey, Marty, in play this time. Put him. Come on, Marty. Here we go, kid. Come on, get stick. Come on, Marty. Come on, man. We got you. We got you. Come on, kid. Come on, Marty. Come on. Hey, Nate. Come on. Come on. Hey, kid.
Here's a pitch from running. Down in the zone for ball 2. 2-1 pitch. Down again for ball 3.
Definitely don't want to be walking the 9-hitter to
The base is loaded, no.
nowhere to put him, as the old saying goes.
Running with 3-1 pitch. Martell swinging. Fouls it back into the screen.
Looks like Ty Boyd getting loose now in the Tavistock bullpen and along the left field line.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 count here to Martell. Rip down the third base line. 2 outs on the play as Thomas Baker wisely stepped on third and then threw home. Mitch McKay applied the tag.
Owen Torrey.
Running, getting a little help from his defense there.
Dallas Kipfer on deck. Clay Gilbert in the hole.
Definitely was a double play there. I'm not sure what Mike Mulvey and Jamie or Simpson are conversing about, but they're coming to chat with the umpire.
See if we can overhear. So it's confirmed 2 outs. Owen Torrey on the top of the order. Coming up with runners on first and second.
Owen's 1 for 3 on the day. Stolen base.
Reached on an error and scored in the first. Get things started for the Selects. Skies that one foul. Eight running sets, delivers, change up, called a strike. Tori thought it was up in the zone. I might have agreed if I was the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Running, looking to get out of trouble here. Tori skies that one foul down the left field line and out of play. Tori's still in it here when a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Tucker Firth on second, James Martell on first. Running, looking to close out the inning. Bounces that one in, and another great block by Mitch McKay. Roy looks at strike 3 on the outside corner. Nate Running ends the threat for the Selects.
That's a big way to get out of that there, Ryan, with the bases loaded and nobody out and down 4 already. That could have been a real, very difficult situation for Tavistock if they wouldn't have been able to close the door. So that's 1 hit, 2 men left on, no errors. And after 5.5 complete, Owen Sound is still up 5-1 over the Tavistock Merchants. So the bottom of the 6th, Tavistock will be looking to score here. They're down 5-1 to the Owen Sound Selects. And tournament all-star Mitch McKay at bat.
Lays down a bunt.
Lays down a sweet bunt. And wow, what a play by
Martell.
Martell.
Able to stretch, keep his foot on the bag, and make the out for the Owen Sound Selects. Great cover by second baseman James Martell. As stated earlier, mostly been in for defensive purposes, and shows why right there.
Great stretch and commits the body. You're potentially going to cause a collision there. Really, really nice defensive play.
Derek Erb, the batter. Noah Baker on deck. Thomas Baker to follow.
So that brings up Erb, the most valuable player of the preliminary round. He's 1 for 2 today against Mannion.
Ball outside, 1-0.
Quick look at Mannion's stat line so far. He's only allowed the 1 run. There's been 4 hits. He's struck out 7, and he's walked 1. And interestingly, Ryan, the 4 hits he gave up were both back-to-back. So 2 back-to-back hits in the first and 2 back-to-back hits in the fourth, and no other safe hits for the Tavistock Merchants.
1-1 count here to Erb.
That's a great pitch on a lefty.
It is. It's a tough one. Also a great pitch to righties. You can throw it away from them. Hard to get to, or fool them inside. He hasn't thrown many changeups today. Ball away. So 2-2 count to Erb. Trying to get things started for the Merchants with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils that to stay alive. What do we got coming up on tap here, Adam, after this game?
Well, we've got the game between the loser of this game.
Mannion strikes him out looking on the outside corner.
There's 8 strikeout. So we've got the loser of this game will play Softball Quebec, Team Quebec, at 8:30, and that game will determine who gets the second double life, because the winner of this game will get the double life tomorrow. And then also at 6:30, immediately following this game, Saskatchewan Pride will be playing the host Ottawa Valley Chiefs to see which team gets the 5th seed in the round robin, in the elimination play tomorrow. On the Diamond 2, we're going to have a couple of games in the local intermediate league, the Greater Ottawa Fastball League. Bring some guys into the park to enjoy the action, and there's also a big roast beef dinner and corn boil taking place in the refreshment area. So it's going to be a great night. There's a band too. I should remember there's a band as well. So lots of entertainment, food, fun, refreshing beverages, and fastball. Where else would you want to be on a Friday night, Ryan?
Doesn't get much better than that. No Baker digs in here for the Tavistock Merchants. Riley Mannion hoping to shut the door, which is down and away.
Come on, let's go. Let's go here, Noah. Come on. Dial in. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on.
Mannion hoping for the strikeout here. Baker has different ideas. Pulls that one past second baseman, James Martell, and he's in there with a stand-up double. Showcasing the wheels.
Perhaps a bit risky when you're down 4, but I guess when you have that kind of speed, you can take
Thomas
extra
Baker, the
bases.
batter.
Moves himself into
Calvin
scoring
Monroe on
position
deck. Brett Monroe to
for his
follow.
brother Thomas Baker.
Thomas, the top hitter in this tournament in the preliminary round. Mentioned earlier, he hit .833. He's 1 for 2 today. I'm sure Coach Kerry Baker, his dad, and Kevin Zare will be looking for him to come through with a clutch hit here to change the score.
That one down and in. Hageman not able to corral it. Not sure if it hit his shin pad or the umpire's, but got away, and Baker able to advance to third. That one's outside for ball 2. .2-0 pitch. Outside for ball 3. Not a lot of holes in either of these lineups, Adam.
No, that's definitely the case. 2 strong teams, both 5-1 after the preliminary round.
That one's in there for strike 1. 3-1. Baker fouls that one off. Mannion works himself back into this at bat, pushes it to a 3-2 count. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Baker tries to push that one to left and gobbled up by the third baseman to end the inning and end the threat. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on base.
Going to the top of the 7th, we've got Owen Sound Selects at 5, Tavistock Merchants 1.
Guys.
So we're back here in the top of the 7th with Owen Sound coming to bat. Tavistock has made a pitching change. They've brought in Ty Boyd here in the top of the 7th. So he's relieving Nate Running, and Nate had a good run. He did allow 5 runs, but only one of those, by my calculations, was an earned run, Ryan. He gave up 7 hits and only, 7 hits and only 1 earned run in 6 innings of work. He did get into trouble with some walks there in the 6th with bases loaded and nobody out, but he got out of that jam. And really, the 2 home runs were the big issues when he pitched. But he's really limited those powerful Owen Sound bats in his 6-inning performance. So good job by Nate Running. Ty Boyd hoping to come in to
Leading off for Owen Sound.
solve the Owen Sound batters here at the top of the 7th to give his team a chance to come back and win in the bottom of the 7th.
In the hole, Brady Ho.
Agreed, Adam. Great showing by Nate Running. Should hang his head, or sorry, not hang his head at all, and keep his head held high, because that was a wonderful display of pitching by the Tavistock righty. And they're going to see if the lefty can come in and shut the door on the bats from the top of the 7th here for the selects. That one's pushed to deep right. Drops in. And he's on third. Thinks about home. Stays put. Derek Erb didn't look like he got a very good read off the bat on that one and couldn't get under it.
Clay Dolbear, the batter. Brady Hogue on deck. Wade Kawashig in the holes.
Dolbear coming to bat. He's 1 for 3 on the day with 2 RBIs. His 1 hit was a home run on a borrowed bat, from what I've been made to understand.
After your chat with Clay's aunt, we were told.
That's it.
Here's Boyd.
Illegal pitch.
Called for an illegal pitch, and another run will come in from third.
Interesting call there. Not sure whether there'd been any discussion previously about Ty Boyd's pitching style, but
Don't recall a warning being given, but
No.
maybe we missed it.
yes.
Or maybe they said no more warnings. That one's
I guess,
hit into the ground.
I guess essentially that would have scored the run anyways, Ryan, but that's a single in my book, that swinging bunt that just dribbles like that. That's a real tough play.
That's a tough play for Boyd. Even if he is able to scoop it with his glove, he's got to turn and fire to first.
Brady Hogue, the batter. Wade Kawashig on deck. Mac Mulvey to follow.
Brings Brady Hogue up with nobody out. Clay Dolbear on first. Pulls that one foul for strike one.
Hoag's 1 for 3. Reached on an error in the first, struck out in the third, singled in the fifth.
Looks down for the sign. Boyd sets, fires, up and out. Strike on the outside corner. Hoag didn't like it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's up in the zone for ball 2. Two pitch on the way. Hoag pushes that off the glove of shortstop Sam Bauman.
That was a well hit softball. He scorched that.
So Dolbear's on its second. Brady Hoag at first. Brings up Wade Kiwagishig, who smacked a 3-run homer
The batter,
in the top of the first.
Matt Mulvey on deck.
He's 2 for 3 today. Smashed that homer, that 3-run shot, and he singled in the third. Ooh, that was in tight.
Dances out of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Healthy cut at that one, fouls it off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Great piece of hitting by Kiwagishig. Just push that to left, but on a rope. Catch made by Noah Baker. Runners stay put at first and second.
Mac Mulvey coming up
Matt
now.
Mulvey the batter. Brendan Hagerman on deck. Tucker Firth to follow.
He's 1 for 3 on the day. Spanked a double in his previous appearance on the 6th.
Has a look at strike one on the outside corner. Ty Boyd way up in the count here, 0-2. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Great pitch by Ty Boyd.
Brendan Hagerman coming up here, the catcher. Hagerman's got a walk.
Brendan
His previous
Hagerman the
appearance.
batter. Tucker Firth on deck. James Martell the follow.
2 out, 2 on. 5-run lead for Owen Sound on top of 7. They're hoping to add to it. They'll get some insurance going into the bottom.
Boyd skips that change up in there for ball 1. Ball 2 up and out of the zone.
Baby. Come on. Hey, play you. Come on here. Hey, Lloyd.
Hagerman pulls that into the hole under the glove of shortstop
You're up.
Sam Bowen. Clay Dolbear comes around to score from second.
Tucker Firth, the batter. James Martell on deck. Owen Torrey to follow.
So Tucker Firth coming up. Looks like they're putting in utilizing the 2-out catcher rule, so Mac Mulvey will be in to run for Brendan Hagerman. Tucker Firth, he's 1 for 2. He had a double, and he walked in his most recent plate appearance.
Looks at a ball in the outside corner. 1-0.
Big difference going into that bottom of the 7th, Ryan, with a 7-1 lead rather than a 5-1 lead.
Any insurance runs help. We've seen a number of comebacks here this week. Ty Boyd looking to get the 3rd out of the inning. He rips that one down past first baseman Brett Monroe into the corner. Stays put on first. Brady Hogue comes around to score. Mac Mulvey stays put at 3rd, running for Brendan Hagerman.
James Martell, the batter. Owen Torrey on deck. Dallas Kuiper in the hole.
So Martell's 0 for 3 on the day. Second baseman's made some nice defensive plays. An 8-1 lead now, giving a big cushion for Riley Mannion in the bottom of the 7th.
Martell hoping to turn things around. Had an opportunity with the bases loaded last inning and grounded into a fielder's choice double play. 3rd baseman stepped on 3rd and threw home for the tag 2nd out. Fouls that one off his leg. For strike 1.
Not only is Riley Mannion getting a nice lead padded for him, he's also getting a nice break between the 6th and 7th inning, which on a hot day like this, I'm sure he appreciates.
It is definitely warm, Adam. Got some shade in their dugout. Martell pops that one to second. Corralled easily by Calvin Monroe. And the threat and the inning.
So that was 3 runs on 5 hits for Owen Sound in the top of the 7th. They left a couple of men on. They're now up 8-1 going into the bottom of the 7th inning.
Alvin Monroe. On deck, Brett Monroe. In the hole, Sam Bowman.
So we're coming into the bottom of the 7th, the last chance for the Tavistock Merchants. Try and mount a big comeback. They're down 8-1 to the Owen Sound Selects. Riley Mannion dealing here. Riley's gone the distance for the Selects. He's only given up 5 hits and 1 run.
That one chopped to short. On first, 1 retired.
Brett Monroe's 0 for 2 on the day.
Brett
He's
Monroe,
struck
the
out
batter.
looking and popped
Sam
up to the
Bowman
third
on
baseman.
deck. Mason McKay to follow.
Nice changeup to start the at-bat by Riley Mannion. 1 strike.
Hasn't thrown a whole pile of changeups, but he salts it in there once in a while to keep it in your mind that it could be coming.
Hasn't really needed to. He's done quite well. Up, down, and like I said, Adam, I'm not sure if it's a true curve or a rising curve, but it's been an effective pitch to the left-handed batters.
Yeah, it's a good pitch, most definitely.
Another changeup in the dirt. Monroe fouls that one off. Two balls, 2 strikes. Brett Monroe, see if he can get things started here for the Tavistock Merchants with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to stay alive. Leaves that one outside. Ball 3. I think Riley wanted that one at him, but
Seemed that he did. He was about 23 feet away from the plate before he turned around and went back to the pitching slab.
Monroe skies that 3-2 pitch. Not Martel. Couldn't see there who was going to it. Tucker Firth, shortstop, catches that one behind pitching mound. 2 outs.
Tavistock down to their last opportunity here. Down 7 in the bottom of the 7th.
Sam Bauman's flied out a couple times here today. Fouls that one off. 1-1 count. Strike 2 swinging. So Tavistock Merchants down to their final strike of the game. Riley Mannion trying to close the book here on the Tavistock Merchants. And he does. Strike 3 looking on the outside corner. Owen Sound with a big win.
So Owen Sound wins that 8-1. That means they will advance to tomorrow's playoff round with a double life.
Bottom of the 7th inning. No runs on no hits.
Tavistock
no
will now need to play at 8:30 against the Team Quebec to determine who gets the second double life. The loser of that will be the 3rd seed and will only have a single life. Following this game will be the host Ottawa Valley Chiefs playing the Saskatchewan Delisle Pride for 5th place. So your winning pitcher of this one was Riley Mannion. He went all 7. He only allowed 1 run, 5 hits, just 1 walk, and he struck out 9. Nate Running was the losing pitcher. He went 6 innings. and Ty Boyd saw an inning in relief. So that's it from this game. Hope you'll come back for the remaining 2 tonight, and of course for playoff Saturday and championship Sunday.